Hello, Victor here. First off, I want to thank you for watching my video. I want to talk to you guys about this game idea I have. Like most people with a great idea, I didn't really want to share it. But I guess I want to share this to see how you guys feel about it. And if all goes well, maybe someone big in the industry will be watching this and decide to call me up. Hey, who knows? So, get ready to hear the word imagine a lot, because I want you guys to see what I see when playing this game. First off, let's talk about games. We have RuneScape, World of Warcraft, Champions Online, and Heroes of Newer. Yes, they're all good games. But if you think about it, they're all the same game, just a different environment. Aren't you guys tired of the same old games? Wouldn't it be exciting to have every fight be your first fight? The unknown of what an enemy is capable of? So I ask you, do you want a challenge unlike any other? Are you ready to play the most amazing multiplayer role-playing game? If so, keep watching. Imagine you turn on your high-definition TV and you see this highly detailed character that out of all the players, you are the only one that controls this one. Not only does your character have his own UI, powers, and controls, but it has his own personality. There are two things that instantly come to your mind. Wow. And what can this badass thing do? How much more exciting would that be? You sit there in amazement telling yourself, out of all the characters, I have such an amazing one. Homo sapiens are an amazing species, and fortunately, unlike games, we all have likes and dislikes, and that alone is what draws the line of stranger and friend. It makes us want to get to know more about a person and see what they're about. Well, if you're forced to get to know this amazing creature without a guidebook or people on the internet telling you how to play, or what power is better than the other, then it would only make the bond between you and your character stronger. Every game known to man can be done over and over until you beat it. For example, you have trouble beating the boss level 3, so you keep restarting the level, praying that he will die next time. Then, when you finally destroy him, you have no feeling at all. This isn't how games are supposed to be. They're supposed to be exciting and draw you in. And what better way to do that than actual depth in game? Imagine you only have one shot, one chance to kill this guy. There is no restarting, no do-overs. Now imagine your heart pounding and your adrenaline racing. Bam! You just struck the final blow, and thousands of people just saw you do it. Now that, my friend, is a game. Well, what do you mean by depth in game, you ask? Well, let's just say there's one section in the game that we'll just call heaven for now. And for example, let's say you lose 10 duels within 24 hours. Then your character will die and go to heaven, and will be unable to leave heaven until exactly 24 hours later of his final loss. But while in heaven, a character can duel as many times as his or her choosing, but it's merely for training. They will be unable to grow stronger while in heaven. But outside of heaven, each player will be able to grow stronger and have the potential to become the best. I feel that 24 hours is a perfect amount of time for you to practice for the next time you face each other. But for those who don't want to wait the full duration, let's say if you have an expensive Phoenix down on you at the time of your death will be cut in half. Alright, why 24 hours? Alright, let's say it was 2 hours. Okay, that'll be just like the same old games that we play today. It'll be just like you're coming back, you're trying over and over again, and when you finally win, you don't have any feeling out of it. But if you were forced to wait a full 24 hours, imagine the feeling you would have in that fight, knowing that this guy could potentially end your last life sending you to heaven, stopping you from getting that experience, stopping you from playing the game more, to progress in the game. You're sitting there, your heart is pounding, you don't know what to think, what to do. You give fights your all when it's like that. I mean, not everyone's just gonna come in and just have one life. You start off with maybe, 10 or 15 lives. And then as you grow stronger, as you get to that point where it seems like no one can beat you, and then that's when you have one life And then you have all these guys with one life walking around, you can easily just take them out, kill them. Not easily, but I mean, if you do, they are going to be out the game for 24 hours just on that one life. It's that adrenaline rush. It's that will to survive that, I don't know, that you're bonded to your character. You don't want to see this character that you've been playing for weeks upon weeks just die. You're gonna give this fight your all. The fights aren't gonna be easy. I mean, you're gonna have to really try in this fight. I don't know if any of you watch Mega Man. If you're familiar with that show, just pretty much look at this game as Mega Man in real life. Those fights that you have, those, him wanting to put in the chips at that particular time, him figuring out what he needs to use to win this fight. That's how this game is gonna be. Alright, let's think about this for a second. This isn't a game like WoW, where you're a level 80 and you can walk up to a level 15 in a PvP world and just one-hit this guy. This is a game where you sit back and you think, hey, do I walk over to this guy and do I become more aggressive with him? Or do I sit back and wait and watch what this guy can bring to the table before I make my move? What do I do? How does this guy act? And then, how am I going to defeat this guy? On top of the diversity of the characters, their controls will be diverse as well. Every character will have their own controller and UI set up just to fit their personal character. I feel that my vision can't be complete if we put each ability to a single button, such as Halo 3. Therefore, voice command is the only other option. Not only will the player have voice command, like that of Tom Clancy's N-War on Xbox 360, but each button and chains of buttons will be used to completely diverse that character. No two character controls will be alike, and that alone will give them hours of playtime. I absolutely love the UI of Final Fantasy XIII. I see not only the amazing graphics and detail of this game, but the UI being that of this game. Small icons like the longer ones in Final Fantasy would be on the lower edge of the screen, and you would see the name of the ability, for example, Holy Swords, while holding left bumper, and then they would appear on the character. Then you would freely control your character while able to move anywhere you choose. Running and hiding, so you're able to think of a way to beat him if you choose, or just luring him into a trap. As an avid gamer, I feel that this game would not only change the history of gaming, but will make large amounts of revenue, seeing as how there will be hours of gameplay, and the fact that this game can only be played online, forcing people to keep their Xbox Live accounts just so they can fight in big tournaments. Only the best of the best, based on our records, can do it here, therefore creating hours upon hours of PvP fun. Think of Final Fantasy summoning creatures as a creature that you personally control. How awesome would that be? To the programmers out there that might take my idea, I say to you, good luck. Although I would love to be a part of the process of making this game, I'm just happy to play it. So, everyone watching this video, if you liked it, leave me a comment. Even if you didn't like it, leave me a comment. Leave me a comment if to let me know if you would like to just play the game, or if you are going to make this game, or if you feel like if this game was made, no one would like to play this game. I want to know any comments based on this type of game that you can possibly give me. Take care, guys, and again, thanks for watching the video.